Hello and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. In the previous episode, we have met the deserters making camp in the botanical gardens. We have raided another marauder's base. Oop, nearly stepped on a mine. And we are now thinking of getting back to the... Yeah. I've been thinking about getting back to the botanical gardens, but this way is... you consider it dangerous. So you have lookouts, you have goons, you have vandal. There should be a lookout. No? Yeah. So goons are the close ones, so I need to be careful about the vandal and the lookout. That is, if I'm even going there. Because what I can also do is not go there. So last time I circumvented them through the nest. Through this nest down here. There it was. Now I cannot go down here as easy as I wish. That fall would just kill me. Unless I take a more careful approach. I still broke something. It's not that bad. Now. And off we go.
What is it?
Zoe?
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
Something about wanting to be an outlaw. I'd rather not get into it.
You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Hi. Skills and perks. Well, as usual, 5 to stealth. But it's kinda interesting. So I can only put as much as this, and then points that I put in stealth does not go into hack, right? Interesting. Okay. So I'm also interested in tech skills, particularly engineering. Well, engineering and science, so that's tinkering and repairs. So But goddammit, dialogue also should be a good one. I don't care about my intimidate or my lie, to be honest. I'm only interested about persuade. My tech could still use more points. Okay, perks. Let's see. Health, time dilation meter, sprint, comparison crit, weapon magazine, vendor prices, companions kills, encumbered, recharge rates, carrying capacity, Nietzsche's reward. Okay, no. It's gonna be either the recharge or the max. And I'd rather put it maybe to the recharge. Oh, requires 5 previous perks. My god. Wait, what? Yeah, thank you. Now, let's see. I should be able to just fast travel here, right? Yes. Amazing. Now, constable.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Vale's a little safer, thanks to you. We pay by the finger. What do you have for me? Gil Antrim. Real name, Guillaume. Duly processed by a freelancer on behalf of Spacer's Choice. I remember him. Was just a kid last I saw him. Shame. Still one outstanding bounty. If you've got a finger, I've got the paperwork.
She has the same scar as basically the deserter's constable. This one over here. Okay, Doc Mabel.
Mabel Burgess. Age 37. Right or left-handed? Let's just say no longer applicable. I remember Doc Burgess. Conducted my physical every fiscal quarter. Guess she couldn't keep her hands off her patient's medicine. Well, that's all 3. I must remember to requisition some more fingerprint to ink. Here's all the compensation you've earned, plus a bonus.
What's this? Junior Deputy Constable?
You've done such a bang-up job hunting down our former workers that I thought it only proper to deputize you. Congratulations.
How did so many people end up marauders?
Let me stop you there. It is official Spacer's Choice policy that all marauders, regardless of prior affiliation to the Spacer's Choice brand, no longer qualify as our people.
That doesn't really answer my question.
Marauders are folk who lost the will to keep working, wandered out into the wilds and gave into their baser instincts. Not everyone's cut out to work in Edgewater. Some turn deserter, some turn marauder. None of them get my sympathy.
Marauders seem to like adrenatime.
Everybody likes adrenatime. It is the finest medical drug ever developed by Spacer's Choice. Much better than that crap anti-Cleo pedals. Sure, a little too much adrenatime can bring out the violent animal in you, but if overdosing on adrenatime turns you into a lunatic, you have only yourself to blame. Says so right on the warning label. Violent psychosis is a well-documented and legally accounted for side effect of adrenatime.
There is something else I want to ask
What's on
you.
your mind?
No. Goodbye. So, we do have our good reputation here, right? Let's see. Oh, negative. Why is negative? 1%. but 60 and 64. Okay, reduces the vendor prices significantly, 15%.
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
Hmm. I can't help but wonder if there is a third way to deal with a geothermal station. Oh well. Now, well-known route to the geostation would be through the transport rack. Oof. Are you alone here by chance?
Sure, on my way. Don't mess with us.
In retrospect, it was not the smartest decision to try to approach the guy from the side.
Heading back.
Where is the other one? Oh, he had nothing on him.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Well. Are you aggressive? I'm afraid you are aggressive.
Don't mess with us. Coming.
I guess that was one. Scientist. Okay. I will be taking all the mods you can give me. Okay. Some of the canyons have burrowed the way in here as well. stun baton. Shock cannon. I don't have that much space. It's heavy weapon, 134. I do have just the shock baton. I wonder if it will be more useful against the guys, to be honest. What does it mean, transfer? Oh, yeah, I transfer it here. I got it. So, I have 5. So, can I get rid of something, maybe? I have a usual revolver. I have bolter pistol, which I have actually 2 of them. So, maybe... Can I sort them by weight? Yes, thank you. I have grenade launcher, impact hammer, plasma rifle. Yeah, these things are heavy. I have 2 assault rifles, so maybe I don't need 2 of them. And telescoping staff, which is just a 2-handed melee, but if needed, I might have something else. Let's do it like this. Yeah, there is a combat drone and a mechanical sentry. I do not like this particular combination, to be honest. And mechanical guardian Mark 1.
Got it.
Now, what do we have in here? Standard troop armor that gives me some... Yeah, I have that one. Okay. We require a shunt, and I do have a shunt. Disarm security fences. Okay. And view recent logs. Security logs inaccessible. In keeping with Space's Choice Company policy, all security logs have been terminated in the event of a major emergency, catastrophic event, or a security breach. Scheduled security updates at the Space's Choice facility are critically overdue. Your last scheduled security update occurred on date not found. If you are a member of the Space's Choice security detail assigned to this location, please turn in your identification for immediate reprimand. Failure to do so may result in an immediate reprimand. This is geniusly threatening.
On my way.
It's unfortunate that there is both a combat drone and just like this automechanical.
Can handle this. Ah, we're pretty good at this. This'll be quick.
Something did not go well over here. Once again though. Okay, but at least we found another entrance that I'm very pleased with. Let's see. Oh, I also know what else I forgot. Give me a moment, please. I forgot some background lighting. Now, what do we have in here? Amazing, we are already surrounded by
The
somebody.
control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing. Wow, great work!
Where did it go? It just disappeared. Out in thin air. I mean, I know that I can smack hard, but not that hard. Is that blood? Yes, it is. Security Chief's keycard required.
Great work.
Okay, security office. I can unlock the door. Damn it. Okay, personal files. 79. Tanaka, Chief of Security. Chester Higgins again, that howhead. Found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple of days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. Should be in my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. Log 87. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with automechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up a chief of security with no staff, just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an automechanical never will. I don't know, doesn't sit right with me, but the company never been wrong before, I suppose. 98. Worst has happened. Mechanical has gone crazy. Locked myself down here just trying to get my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. Will delete this entry if I ever return. Automated message 6. Greetings, Security Chief Tanaka. This is an automated message initiated by Space's Choice Walker Safety Contingency Protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations and engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of zero-G brew. And you have updated something in here. Uh,
Okay, keep him quiet.
we have some lockers in here. Why is that clothing gives you a melee bonus? Okay, maybe I should not ask that. And this one is sealed. Okay. A dead receptionist. Another terminal. Bypass shunt. Terminal memory purged, maintenance logs purged, personal files purged, company notifications purged, messages purged. Personal memos, purge incomplete, 2 files available. I had to borrow a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering and I needed the reference. I've returned the copy to the repair bay. Chaos everywhere, mechanicals gone haywire. Gunfire, hearing some screams. Oh, I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be member of Space's Choice family. Okay. That's Big Boss Office by the looks of it. J. Braden. Messages from Space's Choice. Get it together. Ms. Braden, this letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure toward your management of the Emerald Vale geothermal plant, for reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report. Please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. Okay, from Braden. The esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration of your last letter, I have identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who were unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agriculture and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable, the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power to the entire region. No need for a reprimand. Ms. Braden, we have investigated the claims made against the profitability of the Greater Emerald Vale region. Our officers agree with you. Agriculture and fishing canning have experienced a steady decline, while the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains somewhat profitable. Our officers are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal power plant. Please be informed that the Space's Choice Development and Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is a standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate a meaning from this decision. As a special courtesy, we have deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. This team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population of automechanicals free of charge. Thank you for your cooperation. This, however, holy crap, is that a sentry drone? That is a combat drone, what's it doing here? I did not expect this thing.
Together. Be right there.
My armor is not doing good, right? Yeah, it's 70%. Come on. We can hold it. Anything down these nooks or crannies? Oh, some money. Ooh, plant walker. With another bypass shunt. And this is it? Like, we've reached the terminal? Huh. This plant is operating at 22% efficiency. Power is currently being distributed to both Botanical Laboratory and Edgewater Automechanics. Structural damage detected. Please notify your designated supervisor. Can you please wait a bit with that? Should there not be a control terminal? Like, there should be a guy, a security chief or something. Hmm. Okay, I can actually enter the password. And I can enter here. And we have a bunch of automechanicals in here, if I'm not mistaken. Some places are barred. Okay. What's that?
Unexpected. Performing an area sweep.
Here it come! One!
Sweeping the area.
Attacking!
That did not go cool. And I still don't know what did I do over here. That is not cool at all. I am getting tired of saying that things are not going well or something did not go along my plan. That's just like, and then it's poor planning on your part, man. A very poor planning, I must say.
Okay, moving out.
You're not real. You're not real.
Yep, be right over. Sure thing.
Oh, hi Jeremy.
On my way.
Borrowed a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I need something to read down in the pit. Repair bay. Log 12. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals, every sentry and drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Space's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be a part of the Space's Choice family. Space's Choice is the leading brand in the affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's Space's Choice. Log 12, 20. Just finished a routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to the logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. Company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago. Guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it, said the company knew what it was doing, ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules, decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self, got my hands on a logic module, time to do a little experimentation.
Okay.
Oh, this one is sealed by the looks of it. It's barred, okay.
Sure.
Optional, Chester's passcode. Who's Chester? Chester Higgins?
Heading back.
Cushion Souls? What was that about? Nightingale step, okay. But cushioned soles, walk speed, oh,
Away,
okay.
Phantom! No, 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 just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real.
I'm going.
Get away!
In a jiff. Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Hmm.
Get away!
Who is that? Okay, I found weather yet another on yet another level.
No, 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 just leave me alone. No, 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 just leave me alone.
Huh, I see you now.
You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot, scram.
Okay.
Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Slow down and tell me what's going on.
Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Absolutely. How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
2 weeks. And what exactly do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
How have you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
This place looks like it's been abandoned for a while. What happened?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
How could this happen?
You mean, why did the Mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
You mentioned being an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded, Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
You must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I can deal with the mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Any idea where I can find a logic module?
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
I wanted to ask
The
you
tail.
something.
Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Yeah, okay. What happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts.
Okay, you said that. And you weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the...
Yep, okay. Should go. And I found another volume. That's also good. Now we know where to apply this password, so let's go and do that. Nope, not here. Modify behavior. Guard mode intruders. Select new mode. Error. Okay. Select new target. Define intruders. Define intruders as spaces choice automechanicals. Exit.
Beginning security control. Erase. Exiting security enforcement mode. Process execute.
But I'm not an automechanical, so they should not be triggered by me. So, shall we give it a try?
System up. Oh.
Here we go. Not even
And
fresh.
cleanup required. Processing. Sweeping the
Here they
area.
come.
Okay, shut off the steam release valves. Okay, that will allow me to use this passageway.
Great! Here we go! Look at us!
Okay. I am a little bit upset that well, clearly I'm not an automechanical. That should be clear as day. Are you just gonna sit there in this position? Okay, you've been damaged enough, so... A combat drone? Oh. It's a nice thing that you've been dealt with. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I think I'm repairing the power plant, and then maybe both Saltuna and the cannery will have enough power for their needs. By any chance, do I have the marker of Chief? I do, right? Oh, that's the logic module, but not the Chief. Hmm. This guy was heading to the control room, and somehow we do not mean this control room, right? Because I had a look around here or there. I was unable to find any security chief, any card.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your
I
opinion.
don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Hmm.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Plant status. Still 22% efficiency. Oh, security chief's corpse. Yes, thank you. Where the hell are you? Oh lord. I was so close and yet so far away. Okay, let's see what you're hiding here. Tremor cleaver. Weapon parts, Adrena time, corrupted logic module. Oh my, that's Marauder stuff. Higgins is the only one who has been working on this power plant, right?
What's eating you? The tape.
Hmm.
You. I was on.
Hmm. Hmm. Why was I enabling these terminals? What purpose do they bring? Because as I look at it, the power or the efficiency did not change at all. There was E1, E2, and E3.
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice.
Why aren't you attacking me?
Hostile actions towards spacer's choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with spacer's choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist.
Maybe another time.
Entering standby mode, awaiting further instruction.
At least I can deliver the logic module, and I can deliver the volumes. If I look at this place, I see 3 pipes, and all 3 pipes are glowing hot. Should I maybe follow the pipes? Okay, this one is missing. Maybe I had to turn them on so that the plant actually has the power, right? Because one of them says botanical lab and another says Edgewater. And there are 2 pipes coming in each direction. Which kinda sucks. Before I do anything rash, I would like to take a trip towards the botanical garden to return the volumes and to the landing pad to return the logic module.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Yep,
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
the last one. Someone stashed it away inside the old geothermal plant.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Deserters are now revering. Ah. Electrocharged surface. Stuns and damages melee attackers. The effect has a cooldown. Ludwig.
Bring us honor, soldier.
I brought your logic module.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple of bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Take care. And we are now down 4. Carrying too heavy a load too many times has weakened your back, making you lose that spring in your step when carrying a significant amount of weight. -1 body attributes when at or above 50% for 1 perk. Oh. Oh, he gave me a shock stick. Oh, it's much better. I will be taking that. And I will be breaking that. Right. I still have herniated disc, I guess. But I should be able to fix it by... This one gives me tech, right? Well, it gives me hack, okay. It's not the same. Damage rating, melee and ranged. Maybe I don't need that one. Ah, already better. And maybe I don't need that one. And yeah, I have quite an assortment of heavy weaponry. You also have quite an assortment of that thing. Oh. do it like this. Ah. And I need to make a choice. I am leaning a little bit towards the edge water, just because, you know, Parvati asked, Vikar asked, everybody seems to be saying Edgewater, but before I make this decision, I would like to research if there is a way for if there is a way not to make a choice. But that will be in the next episode. For now, thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. If that is the case, then please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel, or otherwise let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.